Ever wondered why your money buys less over time? Why your $50 can't fill the same grocery bag it did a few years ago? Let's leave Wall Street behind and enter the underground world of ants. Because deep inside this colony is the perfect metaphor for understanding inflation, one of the most important forces in your financial life. Meet the ants. Every day, thousands of them leave the colony in search of food. These crumbs, seeds, and sugar bits represent the goods and services in our economy. In the human world, we use money to buy things. In ant world, crumbs are currency. The more crumbs you bring in, the more your colony can grow. Now imagine this: one day, the ant queen decides, let's increase the population to grow faster. So she lays double the eggs. The colony now has twice as many ants, double the workers. But here's the catch. The food supply hasn't changed. Same crumbs. Twice the ants. Result? More competition. Each crumb now seems more expensive. In the real world, this is what happens when money supply increases faster than goods and services. Too much money chasing too few goods leads to inflation. Humans don't see inflation immediately. It's like turning up the heat slowly. By the time you feel it, it's already cooking your wallet. Behavioral economics shows we suffer from something called money illusion. We focus on the number, not the value. You may earn $1,000 more this year, but if prices go up by $1,200, you're actually poorer. Ants don't have this illusion. When the crumbs run low, they move. We keep spending more, thinking we're earning more. In our story, the ant queen plays the role of the central bank, like the Reserve Bank of India or the US Federal Reserve. She controls how many ants, money, are born into the colony economy. When she lays too many eggs, prints too much money, inflation rises. When she slows down, things stabilize. Central banks balance growth and inflation using tools like interest rates, money supply, and reserve requirements. But even they can miscalculate. Let's imagine the queen goes wild and lays millions of eggs. Suddenly, the colony explodes in size. Food vanishes in seconds. Ants panic. They start trading 10 leaves for 1 crumb. The crumb loses meaning. This is hyperinflation. Think Zimbabwe in the 2000s or Germany in the 1920s. When currency loses trust, people go back to barter, or worse, chaos. But some ants are smart. They don't eat everything they find. They save crumbs for later. Others invest crumbs by hiding them in valuable areas or helping grow new fungus. In human terms, that's saving and investing. Putting money in assets that outpace inflation, like stocks, real estate, or index funds. Because the only way to beat inflation is to be ahead of it. Let's look at the real world. India's long-term average inflation rate is about 6%. That means prices double roughly every 12 years. If your money is just sitting in a savings account earning 3%, you're losing money every year. Meanwhile, investing in mutual funds or the stock market historically gives 10 to 12% returns. That's why the rich keep getting richer. They understand purchasing power. So the next time you see an ant trail, remember, they're living in a microeconomy just like ours. Inflation isn't evil. It's a natural part of growth. But if you ignore it, it quietly eats away at your wealth. Pay attention to how much your money buys, not just how much you earn. Invest wisely. Spend mindfully. And always outpace the queen's egg-laying spree. If this helped you understand inflation better, like the video, subscribe to Biz Finance Simplified, and comment THNTS if you made it this far.